Joining us for the latest managerial interview for the last home game of the season is joint manager Jon Underwood. Not the way, I guess, that you would have wanted it to end, but it doesn't really affect the game because you did actually have the same number of chances in the game as Dartford, but it just goes to show you that in this league you need to be clinical.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. They showed why they are where they are in the league and the amount of goals they've scored this season. I mean, they had Aziz, Robinson and Dan Roberts on the bench. You know, they had goals on the bench, and they, even without that, they were very good going forward, very clinical. We were the opposite of that, unfortunately. We did create chances today. I know what you just said. I was guessing around 5 or 6 for us, maybe 8 or 9 for them, and you lose 6-0, which feels really tough to take. Amongst that was some really poor defending from us at times. And they just punished us for mistakes today. And obviously a really easy goal they scored in the first 2 minutes. We actually had the identical situation 2 minutes later. Josh got in behind their fullback, and we weren't able to score off that. Then she hits the underside of the bar, bounces down the line. I think Fons maybe got in behind. I think that might have been before their second goal. And then they get an easy one from a corner. You know, we marked man for man, and somebody didn't do their job, and they had an easy goal for 2-0. So. And then we gifted them the third one, so it's you could go
and the fourth,
you could go through it. Yeah, so some really disappointing goals we've given away, and it's you can't really say if you take the 6 goals out. I know that's a ridiculous thing to say, but between the 2 boxes we weren't too bad today. But I'm coming off not knowing how we've not scored today. Some of the chances that we had. But whatever way you dress it up and however it happens, you know, it's not acceptable to lose 6-0 at home. As much as they're a very good side, that's kind of our third big defeat at the Chippenham, the Dorking, and this one. It's not a good day for us for doing that in front of our own fans. It's not the way we wanted to go out in terms of our home form. Our home form has been really good. I think before today it was only Ebbsfleet out of the top sides that had come here and won. But yeah, we got taught of a bit of a lesson today, and that's what it is at the end of the day. We got taught a lesson.
I know main event against boys is kind of a saying that goes, but you did have 7 players starting aged 20 or under today. You're against the Dartford side, as you say, with not only the goals on the bench, but people like Jeb, Carruthers, who's played league football.
Yep.
A really experienced side against some young lads, and a learning curve for some of them.
Definitely, and that's on me and Bakes. We picked the team. We did go as young as we've been today. I mean, we did go to Ebbsfleet with 5 in the team and beat Ebbsfleet. So it's not that these lads can't do it. You know, and people will say maybe there was too many today, and if maybe that's a fair criticism of our team selection. But all bar Gabe. Gabe was coming in for his first game, but all the others have been regular parts of this squad, and have been. The 2 centre halves have been in fantastic form. Tyler, Imran, Fonza, they've all been a big part of our season. George played more games than anyone, so it's not like we kind of threw him under the bus today and just chucked a load of players that haven't played the level. But yeah, we were young today, and maybe that was part of it, but I don't think that was all of it today. That's a sort of bad day that can happen with more experienced players in the side, but it is what it is. We've got a big squad of players available to us at the moment. We obviously had a game Saturday and Monday, and we wanted to make changes across those 2, which we still will do. Someone like Cooley, who's been massive for us, had played Saturday, Tuesday, and we just, as everybody I think knows, we're nursing him through an injury, so he'll play Monday. But yeah, we were young, but we would not put players in that side that we didn't think were capable, and they'll learn from the experience. I think if we were going for a playoff spot, if this game was a month ago, we wouldn't have done it. But you have to give these boys an opportunity, and we've been doing it all season, and they've been taking that opportunity. So it was maybe brave. Someone will say stupid because you lost it. It's easy with hindsight to say we were stupid, but they're all good players, and they'll all improve for the experience.
Like you say, not the way you wanted it to end, but again, the Slough fans fantastic behind the goal.
Yeah, they were
making a lot of noise.
Yeah, no, we thank them for that. They were very good throughout. Certainly made more noise than the Dartford fans, and that just shows how supportive they are of us. And they gave Sean a great reception at the end, which was really nice. yeah, our supporters have been great, and I know we'll have a good number at Hampton that will sing throughout that game as well. So we thank them.
And I guess for the three that are definitely leaving that have been here for a while, so Tyler obviously will go back to Oxford United.
Yep.
Alfonso's got 4 years in America.
Yep.
And Sean with that decision to step away, which was his decision, and
yeah, absolutely.
You can understand the reason why, but not how all three of them would have wanted to go out today.
No, Alfonso was desperate for his goal. I think he would have been on 10 league goals if he'd have scored today, and he had a couple of good chances, so I think he's very disappointed he didn't get that. But Alfonso's been brilliant for us. You know, people forget where he came from. He only joined our under-19s at the start of the season, and he went very quickly from 23s into the senior team. He's done great, and he's learnt a huge amount this season, which will stand him in good stead when he goes to America. Tyler's been a breath of fresh air since he walked in the door. He's a brilliant lad. Unfortunately, he's had a bit of injury and illness recently, but yeah, we've been delighted with him, and we wish him the best back at Oxford. And obviously, Sean has been an incredible servant for us. He's going to captain the team Monday, which is, I think, the least we can do to show our appreciation for his efforts. Yeah, his decision, young family, you know, and to be fair, he's been more of a squad player this season, and you know, when you've got a young family and you're travelling around and sitting on the bench, sometimes not getting on as a defender on the bench, that's not easy. So I think he's going to decide whether he maybe plays elsewhere next season, and he may stop playing completely, but he doesn't need to rush into that decision. He'll see how he feels in the summer. But no, Sean's been an absolute pleasure to manage. He's been a great player for us, but he's a great person as well. He's the respect he shows for me and Bakes when he doesn't play, and the players that play in his position is just incredible. And yeah, there's not many like Sean. He's been really good for us, and we wish him all the best for the future.
Brilliant, John. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks,
Cheers.
Aid.